So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And we're underway. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read. And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's 𝗧𝘄𝗶𝘁𝗁𝗍, Del Piero. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Short changes him with that pass. Belts one. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
That pass has been well intercepted. Always onto this. That has been cut short. Looking for options for movement. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fiddles it through. Messi. Climbs up big! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. Great header. Made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Milan break the deadlock.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Interesting ball. Figo. Great leap! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Sends it forward, and it's Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Up to meet it! He's scored! And they're at it again, in double quick time! It is a good finish, the odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan grab a couple of goals without reply, it's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Neymar, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the...
Hits one! It's run loose, who's going to get there? De Bruyne. Barella. Shapes to shoot. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Milan, corner number 2 then. Towering header! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
2 added minutes.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, super! There's the hit! And more, and more, and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Neymar. Number 9.
Here we go again then.
De Bruyne. Number
Trapped.
7.
Decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel.
Coming on the field. Number 10.
Well, there's the clearance.
Number 22.
They get a throw in.
Fernandes. Number 20. Erling Haaland.
Mbappe gets flagged offside. And now they can clear their lines. Trapped come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Has a go! Neymar. Mbappe. Haaland. Oh, good ball. Mbappe finds himself offside. And he cuts out the supply. Time and again they are repelled. Pass is just off target.
The attendance for
Yet
this
another
match
to
was
add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Barella. Oh, easy pickings there. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that was very necessary. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's not going to reach.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's a fabulous ball. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Good spot. He's seen the run. He's in plenty of space here. Well read. Nice interception. Casemiro, not the most accurate pass. Barella, oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
There
Now
will
it's
be
Bruno
1 minute added
Guimaraes.
time.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Trapped, thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Is now on sale in the stadium hall.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. He's through here. So much time and space. There's the shot! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Zinchenko plays it in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Mignon can pick that up. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Romario. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a nicely measured pass. Gets away from his opponent. Rudiger gets it away, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Romario. Barella. Oh, played right into his path. Gets his pass away, and the counter is on. Well, there's the clearance. Varane cuts out the pass. Lofted upfield. Martinez. Oh, they could break here. Looking for the runner. He's in here! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Danger averted for now. Rudiger. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pinches it off him, and he's being shifted off it. De Bruyne. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Romario goes on a charge down the left. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Out of play for a goal kick. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Trapped lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we're already back underway here. Trapped carrying a 1-goal lead. Forwards and with intent. 𝗬𝗄𝗶𝘁𝗶𝘁𝗲.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's left his man. Neymar. And it's hoisted clear. Albert Ferrer made a search from full-back. As it turned, oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. De Bruyne.
We have got changes here
Number
from
7,
both sides, in fact.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 15. Maldini. Number 5. Neymar.
The most accurate pass.
Coming on the field. Messi.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Number 3. Number 14. Robert Lewandowski.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Substitutions taking
Romario, and Romario!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Spot on, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary. Spread out to the left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. And it's Messi. Messi! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
After 76 minutes.
And that really is so impressive.
Lionel Messi.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. Trat merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, that's a key interception. Played out to the left flank. Oh, lovely bit of skill. It's Son Heung-min! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Barella. Kulusevski. And it's Albert Ferrer. He's shifting through the gears here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that has been cleared. Away from immediate danger. And that will be the final act. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. And this game was an extremely clean one. Not a single card has been shown. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Trat.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Pedri. Danger averted for now. Ruben Diaz gets it back. That is good alertness. Neymar in with the challenge. It's gone out for a throw-in. De Bruyne. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's gone for a throw-in. And he's forced to go back. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's a sharp little ball here. Haaland! Oh, that wasn't far away. Pedri. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. White. Looking for options for movement. And now they can clear their lines. Messi. DiMarco. He's left his man. Neymar. Haaland. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Neymar. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. De Bruyne producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. De Bruyne. Oh, and the first 45 minutes are up. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
And we have our very first corner. No, there's no sort of quality on that. 𝗧𝘄𝗶𝘁𝗁𝗍𝗁. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Casemiro. Maldini. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Gets his pass away, and that is expertly dealt with. That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Away from immediate danger. He can get that clear. Barcelona, corner number 2 then. Up to meet it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
This match was
Casemiro cuts it
71,898.
out. And he's picked out the run. Can he get away here? And he's surging through. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Great leap! And it's in! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Trapped take the lead, 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Now it's Haaland. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Messi. Bastoni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Not the most accurate pass. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's taking no chances there.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Maldini.
Trapp can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And they win it back again. 𝗧𝘄𝗶𝘁𝗁𝗍𝗁.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Shifted upfield. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Casemiro claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And all that remains for me is to thank 𝗬𝗏𝗁. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it
welcome
is the
to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Neymar. Sergio Ramos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats. It's Neymar!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Trapped with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Trapped with another corner. Trapped, corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Musiala. Interesting ball. It's a goal kick. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Messi. Oh, well played, well played. 𝗂𝗏𝗁. The ball's gone astray. Messi. Now, who's going to be first to this? Keeper's ball. Messi! the most accurate pass. 𝗧𝘄𝗶𝘁𝗁𝗍.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. Well timed, excellent interception. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. White is there to clear. Messi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Pass is just off target. Sergio Ramos gets good distance on it. Looking to break out here. Always onto this. Now it's Neymar. Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Strat clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Strat head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So off we go once more.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Musiala! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
He's been picked out.
Strat have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Strong running down that left flank. And that's another good win of the ball. Musiala. Oh, easy pickings there.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Clears it out of harm's way. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Del Piero.
Variety is the spice of...
Oh, terrible pass. And here's Messi. Out for a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Strat clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
They get a throw in.
Substitutions taking place.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. White promptly onto that, and that is that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Looking for the runner. Now it's Haaland.
There will be 1 minute
And it's
added
Neymar.
time.
Now it's De Bruyne. He tries a shot! They've done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Goal! Number 9, Kevin De Bruyne!
Strat can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Strat cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. 𝗧𝘄𝗶𝘁𝗶𝘁𝗲 gets his pass away. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Mignon is there to clear. Now it's Sancho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Strat clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He can get that clear. Forwards and with intent. Sancho. Across. Looking for a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Towering header! Goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
He's had a hit! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. 𝗧𝘄𝗶𝘁𝗶𝘁𝗲𝗿. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, important interception. Madrid, corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Threads one in. De Bruyne. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that has been clubbed away. Diaby is onto it in a flash. Saka sends it forward. Out to the left it goes. Neymar, he's found a way through. Oh, well played. So, 3rd corner of the game. Great leap! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
A case now of complete control. And it's Neymar. Sancho, looking to break out here. He's got the shot away! And that'll be the last act of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. Already up and running for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Rice unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cristiano Ronaldo, De Bruyne, he's left his man, and that's not going to reach. It's a throw-in. Neymar. 𝗧𝘄𝗶𝘁𝗶𝘁𝗲𝗿, who's set up 1 goal so far. Messi. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Not the most accurate pass. Could move up a gear here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
The attendance for this match was
Cristiano Ronaldo.
71,649.
White calmly anticipates. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Interesting ball. Messi. And here's the chance to counter.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he was alert to it. Casemiro, good purpose, real chance! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Trapped, give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Sancho. Saka. And he's there to get it away. He's looking to set free a runner. Rice gets across to intercept that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for the runner. Looking for options for movement. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
There will be 3
Neymar.
minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's a little off target. De Ligt, whose goal-scoring skills had already been evident. And that's it. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Please look at the screen for information.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. 𝗧𝘄𝗶𝘁𝗁𝗍 can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. 𝗧𝘶 come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rodrigo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Out to the left it goes. Neymar's cross. And the volley. Tries to get it clear. And we have our very first corner. Maldini gets it away. It's their second corner of the game. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now it's Lewandowski. Maldini eases him off the ball. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Great chance! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read. Now it's Neymar. Oh, no joy this time. Nicked it back promptly. Neymar. That's a throw. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. It's run loose here. Looking for the runner. Can he put it away? It's in!
Well, that's back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
𝗧𝘶 penetrate first. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
𝗧𝘄𝗶𝘁𝗁𝗍 head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we're underway again. 𝗧𝘶𝗏 carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, that was vital. So, third corner of the game. Clears it out of harm's way. He's gone for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Interesting ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Neymar. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
𝗧𝘶𝗏 clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's De Bruyne. It's a great ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The attendance for this
That
match
really
was
is quite fabulous. All his
71,898.
own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
𝗧𝘶𝗏 grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
𝗧𝘶𝗏 get it back again. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Ball has bounced loose now. Aimed in towards the... climbs up big! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't seem on. It's really crafty business, that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's found the... Cristiano Ronaldo! He should have put that one away.
Cristiano Ronaldo has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. That's good running with the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Thiago. And it's De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted. Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neymar. And that will be the final act. Trapped are going up, and now they can dream. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.